Hey there, fellow publishing people. This is Don Schmidt, the Book Kahuna, coming at you with today's publishing tip for the day. Today's publishing tip is aimed at people who are new to the publishing industry. I'm talking directly to you. These could be people who are alums of the NYU Master in Publishing Science program, PACE Master in Publishing Science program, who would be my fellow alums of PACE. Just want you to know, and you could sit there and go, hey, who is this fat, bald guy who's giving me information about what's going to happen with my company? Well, let me tell you, this fat, bald guy was you 30 years ago. I got into publishing. I graduated from college, didn't know what I was going to do, got into publishing, thought I was in the career of a lifetime. I loved it. Didn't know what I was going to do at first. I was in editorial, actually started out at a directory publisher, and worked my way, and finally, as wacky as this sounds, I decided that the best area to go into in publishing was production manufacturing. And the reason why I chose that was because I was a young, single guy, not making a lot of money. You know, we're talking $13,000 to start in like 1985. And decided that the people who got taken out to lunch by the vendors, that's where I wanted to go. Now, all about that, that's fine, you know. Fast forward. I've been laid off in my career 4 times. 4 times, okay? 4 times. Now, the two that are the most glaring were one time I was working for a company, and this is back in 1990. I was working for one company, and I got an opportunity to go to another company, and it was September. And I went through the whole interview process, and I was offered the job. And it was a nice increase in salary. Decided to take the job. It was working on different books, color, different things I would learn. That's the thing. If you're going to change jobs, always make sure that there's a learning ability in the new job so you can pick up new skills. Okay, that's nugget number 1. Number 2, what happened was 4 months later, after I got hired, this company decided to lay people off. So we're talking from September to January. January I was laid off. I was taken from a company where I actually had a job, even though I had a lower pay scale, to a company where I had a higher pay scale who got rid of me in 5 months. Now, the reason why I tell you this is because this is what publishing is like. Okay? The only person who can actually back you up is the person you see in the mirror. That is you. And if you don't take advantage of opportunities to actually branch out and do other things, you are going to end up nowhere. Because eventually, wherever you are is not going to be there anymore. Now, the last one I wanted to tell you about is I went back to school. 2009, I went back to school, got my master's degree, 3 years, high grade point average, worked my tail off while I was working full time and integrating 2 companies together because one company had purchased another company, and at the same time I got the biggest project in the history of the company completed. So those 3 things going on at the same time. May 2012, went to Radio City, got my diploma. 8 months later, I was let go. Now, if companies are going to let go of people who go back and actually upgrade their skills to help the company, you know that there's a problem within the publishing industry. And I'm not saying that every company has the problem, but every company is looking at their employees like they're a commodity and they're a dollar sign. Now, what can you do? You have to do the things that Robert Kiyosaki says. You have to think outside the box. You have to think as an entrepreneur and not as an employee. And the blogging system I'm in right now lets you do that. Now, I'm not going to push that. I'm just telling you, as somebody who's got sage advice to anybody who's new to the publishing industry, always dig for a way out. Always have your escape tunnel ready. Always have a plan B, because when the president of your company or your manager comes into your office 8 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, Friday morning, and says, hey, we need to talk. It may not be about your promotion. So, Don Schmitt, the Book Kahuna, telling all the people new to publishing, be ready, be prepared, and come up with a plan B, because I don't want to see what happened to me in my 30-year career, 4 times getting laid off, happen to you. I'm not bitter about it. I'm actually taking it and making lemonade out of the lemons I've been given. So you can too. Find something else and build something on the side. Don Schmitt, the Book Kahuna. Till next time, publishing newbies, be strong. I'm with you. We're going to find a way, and you need to find your way into something else, because it's not forever. Bye-bye.